Sailing along within one's own harbor safely allows one to navigate their own waters. Those waters are tightly held within a perimeter that is clearly blocked from any incoming interference. These barriers have a tightness of a togetherness which joins the perimeter nicely to avoid the unforeseen traffic that could come in. When these borders are taken care of like this, a sense of tranquility keeps the waters calm inside those boundaries. At a moment's notice, if something abruptly changes as far as an interference, one's boat doesn't have a chance for an unsteadiness to come in from the rocking of the waters. That is the purpose for one to be held in their own steadiness, so that whatever may be thrown their way will dissolve within the calm waters. This can remind one that in a safe harbor, one has other tools that give signals of distress. If a buoy is bobbing uncontrollably from choppy waters, that should be a signal taken wisely. A lighthouse that cannot be seen references to one that their destination might not be in plain sight. All are signals that can keep one safe wherever they travel. A ship that is sent out to sea, once leaving its harbor, can remain along a steady course if the signals are taken into consideration. This is the same for the human gliding through life. If there was one purpose of advice that we would be giving you, it would be to spend more time noticing the signals. They are everywhere, in every aspect of one's life, whether one is interacting with others, themselves, or places and doings. A long list of all these types of events involve the practice of where one can develop a title. To be a sign hunter. If one was more astute in being a sign hunter, rather than being caught up in those dense, concrete feeling moments where the waves take one under, this little trick will increase one's notification for these signals to send along a fun little spot in one's life. Just to remind oneself continually that everything one has access to is from all their senses, whether it be seeing, hearing, tasting, or touching. These can bring one an idea or tip, one might say, for a passage that will go more smoothly in all their doings. Just like one knows that when a certain type of food is not to their liking, they discard it. That is how your senses give the signal. On the other hand, when one hears their favorite song, those senses signal to one that they are uplifted. Whether a signal comes in before, during, or after one's doings is not of importance, because a signal stays with one at all times. It is built in to its device that you call the body. Your choices are the only way in which those signals are dismissed. They are charged with an electrical current continually for ones to enjoy. That is their sole purpose, not to be ignored and brushed aside. A formidable purpose, rather than taking one's senses for granted, would be to join along by co-creating the kinds of signals you would like to receive. We hear you, you know.